Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this was a tale of two halves. Or rather, one half and one quarter. Welcome to the second college episode of St. Brown the Trojan. Here's some legal jargon so I don't get sued. Alright, let's go. So it looks like the offense couldn't do anything and the Bulldogs scored 3 points already. That's great. But hey, at least we're going to score a touchdown. Or the quarterback can just fumble it for an Alabama A&M possession. That works too. Well, that was ugly. But hey, at least we'll get a chip shot field goal. Until we completely botched a snap. Nice. Just nice. Finally, a touchdown scored by Trojan number 0. Which ended up lifting the Trojan spirits for the second half. Jeez, 21-3. This is getting ugly right now. But hey, I like to see that in score crease. So run it up, bull! And they kick a field goal to make up for the lost field goal previously. It should be like 41-3 right now, but whatever. And each team scored a trio of touchdowns. 2 by Alabama A&M and 1 by Troy to end the game. I think it's safe to say the GOAT is number 0 of the Trojans. He was the one that scored the touchdown to lift our spirits in the second half. And basically turned it into his show during the third quarter. Yeah, like I said in the opening, this was a tale of two halves. In the first half, we didn't look like ourselves. We threw a pick, lost a fumble, botched a field goal attempt, drew 4 false start penalties, and for a moment, I was worried that we would lose to an FCS school. But then number 0's touchdown changed everything. In the second half, we started to look like ourselves in mid-season form, ratting off 31 points in the second half and winning 38-17. Even with a pair of late Bulldog touchdowns, we still won. I think it's safe to say that we need more second halves and less first halves. And coach, you might want to put some discipline on your players because they drew, 4 false start penalties in the first half. I think it's safe to say that we need more consistency. We ended up racking up 449 yards on offense. 406 were through the air, and number 18 alone accumulated 351 yards. Have yourself a day, my friend. No ref ball this time around. Hey, I'm just glad our coach didn't draw an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty this time. And now for some other Sunbelt action. And other stuff. And here's this week's edition of the system. Don't question the system is final. Now I do have a confession to make. I forgot Fresno State during the last edition of the system. Idiot! Shut up! But anyway, tons of teams lost this week, especially ranked ones. Oh, would you look at that? The UNC Tar Heels beat another Sunbelt team in a close game. What are the odds? Seriously, good luck in the ACC. And now we get to see number 4 Louisiana roll over a pathetic Mac. Wow, okay, I didn't expect him to rat off 35 in a row. Alright, fine. You stay for now. Okay, how do you expect me to keep you number 6 when you struggle with Gardner Webb? You don't. Well, that outcome couldn't have been more predictable. The Ohio State just crushed A-State. Uh-oh, Miami about to get exposed. You better watch out. Unfortunately for the Golden Birdies, the Hurricanes start to play actual real-life football and smush them. Huh, this feels like deja vu for some reason. Oh well. Oh, would you look at that? The South Alabama Jaguars have done it again and beaten the MAC team by 2 scores. Yeah, seriously, get ready for the belt. Meanwhile, we are Marshall beating Notre Dame by a final score of 26-21. 2 words. Get exposed. JMU beats the Norfolk State Spartans by a final score of 63-7. Yeah, next time let's try it out with a real team, like Marshall did. Hey, remember the Monarchs that beat the Chokies? Yeah, now they're getting crushed by an ECU Pirates team. You're not even Monarchs anymore. You're just peasants. Oh, look at Georgia Southern. They're all like, whoa, yeah, we're beating Nebraska. We should be ranked, yeah, whoa. Shut. We beat them already 4 years ago. You shouldn't be talking. But I will promote you from birdies to Eagles. Good job, Georgia Southern. You did it. You already disproved the team that was already disproven. Good job. Well, looks like the Warbirdies rebounded from last week's loss to take down an opponent that South Alabama already took down. Come on, and step right up to the toilet bowl of the week. Well, we get to see FIU, who just barely beat an FCS opponent 38-37, travel to San Marcos to take on the Texas State Bobs. They ended up losing to Nevada, who lost to an FCS opponent. It wasn't even close. The FIU Golden Panthers got flushed. Be sure to tune in next week for more crap. Here's why I didn't rank the Texas A&M Aggies before the season started. Because I knew they'd get exposed on their home field. By the way, Mountaineers, see you on September 17th. Oh, and speaking of SEC, I wonder how big boys Alabama are doing. Oh, they struggled with the Texas Longhorns in a game they absolutely should have lost. I guess it was a down day for all the Alabama schools. Yeah, it was a down day for schools in the state of Alabama. UAB lost too, by the way. Hey, I want to know how Neil Brown's doing. Oh, he lost to a basketball school. Hey, any chance you could come back? But in all seriousness, folks, I do find potential in John Summerall, as he seems to be a good coach. But I just find that he self-implodes himself too much. I want to see this guy succeed, but he just keeps failing at every turn. But anyway, we plan to play App State, who already beat Texas A&M. So that's going to be a very tough one. And if you want to see what I said about the Saints-Falcons and Browns-Panthers games previously, then you might want to check out my previous video. But anyway, that's going to do it, folks. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and don't forget about John 3:16. And I'll see you next time.